let's get back to your old team then, Ryan. Look, 4-1 defeat. I know everyone was talking about Ronaldo, but we need to also focus on what happened for Newcastle. They've conceded 12 goals in their opening 4 games. You used to defend for them. What's happening in their defence at the moment, do you feel?
They do look frail. What's happening is it's just a repeat of last season. It's going to be a struggle. I just feel like nothing's changed from last season to this season. When they played Southampton 2 weeks ago and they conceded in the 95th after scoring in the 91st, I thought they could have, they win that game, they build on it, but, it was always going to be a tough game yesterday anyway, going to Manchester United on the return of Ronaldo and everything else. But when you look at Newcastle, Manchester United away, they're not the important games. The important games are the home games against, if you like, their own league. But, I get body language and I watch body language of managers, and, Steve Bruce doesn't fill me with confidence when I watch him on the sideline.
Really?
Yeah, which is sad because, Steve's a great guy, but I just feel like he's just fighting a battle he can't win. I even watched an interview yesterday after the game, completely not even about the game. It's about did he or did he not go on holiday during the international break, and he lost it again with the journalist on the interview. So there's a lot of unrest at Newcastle at the minute, but there's a lot of games to be played.
So fans getting upset that he's taken a holiday. We heard clearly from Jurgen Klopp that he takes a break. That's something that perhaps they shouldn't be up in arms about. What are the papers saying about Steve Bruce, perhaps?
There was a good piece by Simon Bird in the Sunday Mirror talking about the club biting back at claims that they don't invest enough. And to quote Simon's piece, Mike Ashley claims to have committed £160 million in fees and contracts since Bruce took over, the most any boss has invested in such a short space of time under Ashley. And he's saying basically that you have to get on with it, the idea. But if Bruce were to maybe have a little pop at the ownership, then perhaps the fans he might get on side with the fans, even if it might upset the hierarchy. Very, very quickly, do you think that they're better since you left in 2015?
Brutally honest, no. I don't. I think the club stood still. Because of Mike being in charge still, too much talk of takeovers, managers like Steve going in when fans don't want him. Every little fine detail just is always negative at the club. They never really built on the season when we finished 5th and got into Europe. They've had relegations since. They were lucky last season with having a good run when they needed to at the end. So brutally honest, no, I think they've stood still.